Okay guys, it just remains then for me to wish you all the very best for the exams, and I hope you all have a really pleasant and relaxing summer.
Are you coming, Aoife?
Yeah, I'll be out in a wee minute.
Okay, sure, I'll grab you a drink and meet you after.
That's great, thank you. I've really enjoyed my first year of law at Ulster. And the great thing about it is, I know there are so many career opportunities and placements available for students here that really give us the extra edge that employers are looking for.
My main reason for going to the University of Ulster was firstly because I knew that the teaching would be conducted in very small groups. And secondly, I felt that it was going to put me at quite a big advantage over people who studied English law in England, because I would also be given the Irish perspective on studying law. So actually it's given me a very good basis of two jurisdictions.
I had a friend who was studying law here at Ulster, and her reports and advice were brilliant. Thus that was a real big factor as to why I wanted to come and experience it for myself.
I always knew that I wanted to be a criminal law practitioner, and I was given the opportunity to study two elective modules. They were the Serious and Organised Crime, which involved money laundering and the Assets Recovery Agency, and the Interceptive Communications, which involved wiretapping and bugging. Both were extremely up-to-date, extremely interesting, and extremely pertinent to what I wanted to do after, which was a criminal law practitioner.
During my degree, there was a number of opportunities to participate in a variety of extracurricular activities, such as mooting and placements. In fact, in second year, I won the McGregor's Law Prize, which offered me a chance to work in McGregor's law firm in Belfast and really see the law in action.
I was afforded a fantastic opportunity, and that was to go to America for 1 year under the BEI scheme, the Business Education Initiative. It was fantastic socially and academically. I still maintain all the contacts and the friends I've made out there. Academically, I was able to study some fantastic subjects such as business professional speaking. I now speak for a living, and that was invaluable. And also I was afforded the chance to study under a judge who taught litigation in American society, and you just couldn't get a better teacher. The opportunities were endless, and I really enjoyed that year. It was phenomenal.
At the end of my second year study at Ulster, I chose to partake in the Erasmus programme. There are numerous venues upon which you can do Erasmus, but I chose to go to Salzburg in Austria as all the courses were taught in English, thus there was no language barrier. Erasmus was actually funded, so I didn't have to pay any university fees, and also I was given a €3,000 maintenance grant to help with living costs and accommodation.
It wasn't just about the subjects I was studying. We had so many opportunities to take part in, I guess, extracurricular activities. So I took part in an international law competition, which was not just about international law, but the competition itself was on a global scale. And our team really performed very well, and we got to the UK finals. We just did so many things that I don't think you have the opportunity to do when you're in a law school which has, you know, thousands of students. So for me, I think it really brought out the best.
One of the modules I studied during my degree was Law with Gender. I found it very interesting and decided to pursue it further in postgraduate study in the form of a PhD. I was lucky enough to get funding through a Dell scholarship for my 3 years, which includes both my tuition fees and maintenance.
I've always wanted to be a criminal law barrister, and I'm delighted and extremely proud to say that I am. The work is just fantastic, really enjoyable. People ask me about job satisfaction, and there is no job that is more satisfying than my job, and I just can't imagine doing anything else.
I'm currently the head of the immigration practice at Adams Solicitors in London. On a typical day, I could spend the morning dealing with the Home Office and making submissions to them on behalf of clients. And then in the afternoon, I could be essentially doing the job of a litigator, preparing a case to go to the Asylum and Immigration Tribunal. My daily job is so varied. You know, I go from working with Premiership footballers and international footballers to people who've been displaced from Afghanistan who don't know where their family are. My one piece of advice for anybody who's going to study law is that if you're doing it with a view to practicing law, studying is not enough. You need to take the time in your summer holidays, in your Easter holidays, to do work experience, to help out with local non-governmental organisations. You need to get your experience on paper and you need to make yourself stand out.
I would really encourage anyone considering pursuing a career in law, studying law, to look at the different law degrees available and to look at the opportunities that Ulster offers, such as Erasmus and BEI, as well as the placement and scholarship awards, because they've been absolutely invaluable to me.
I have to stress that a law degree isn't just for practitioners, it's for everybody. It really is up to each individual student to see where law will take them into, and I guarantee it'll take you into a vast variety of different job opportunities, and it'll take you far.
I have realised that employers are looking for so much more in graduates these days, and studying law here at Ulster has given me the opportunity to excel. Our lecturers are supportive and care about our progress. We all have individual studies advisors that we can chat to about our studies. We have had talks from law practitioners about what it's like to practice in the profession, and that has really helped. And then there's the mooting and client counselling competitions, not forgetting the Student Law Society. But that's not all that law at the University of Ulster has to offer. It's a great social environment and it's really easy to meet people and make new friends. So go on.
Do yourself justice. Study law at Ulster.